For NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Musa. Fires the three. Jones grabs the board. And here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Bonga. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Here's Campazzo. Pass to Musa. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Jones. Right wing. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Campazzo. Inside. Here's Garuba. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Jones. With the 10-footer. Gonzalez pulls it in. Pass to Musa. The three. Knocks down the triple. He's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Jones. For 3. No luck on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the three-pointer goes.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Ntilikina. Can they get it? He buries it from 3. Ntilikina's got 6.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Here's Musa. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Deck. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Bonga. Back to Jones. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. Wide open look. Garuba with a rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Hazonia. Fires from the wing, and the shot's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. They lead by 8, and we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They've done a great job of protecting the ball tonight. That's just their first turnover.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Jones. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Garuba. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Pokashevsky.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And he makes both free throws. Jones with the ball. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Brown passes to Jones. Now here's Pokashevsky. Left side, Brown. Shot clock at 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Hazonia. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Alexei Pokashevsky. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Hazonia. Sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Washington outside. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Pokashevsky from deep. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Njai. Down low. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Brown passes to Pokashevsky. The 3 from Washington. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Timeout.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Ali. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Garuba's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the bucket is good.
I think he catches them off guard with the spin move right there.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's Gonzalez. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Gonzalez has got his first basket.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
They set a pick. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
And Ntilikina is skilled, really skilled at getting good position in the post. I mean, he uses his quick instincts and understanding of the positioning to score inside.
Here's Campazzo. Hits a three-pointer. Campazzo's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. Bonga, pass to Jones. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
No good that time. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 14. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing.
And now let's... Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Ntilikina, and it's Jones in at the 4 spot. Jones feels it out. Here's Ntilikina. Garuba with a rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Musa. He's got 12. Pulls it from the corner. Pass to Campazzo. From outside, off the mark. Here's Jones. The quick look, no good that time. Jones has gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Jones, the pass to Ntilikina. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play, and it's Bonga missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Musa. There's a screen from Garuba. Wide open. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 14 points for him.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Ntilikina. Give him 8.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Garuba. Takes the 3. Musa, good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The home team calls timeout. Brown in the high post. Pass to Bonga. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Knocks down the long J. Bonga's got 5 now.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Garuba passes to Deck. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Deck's got his second bucket on the night.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Bonga. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Deck. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the strike. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pokashevsky with it. Outside, Brown. Back to Pokashevsky. Bonga, pass to Pokashevsky. And a nice finish on the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Pass to Deck. 30 seconds left in the third. Hezonja. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, Brown. Washington outside. Back to Brown. Clock at 4. Pass to Pokashevsky. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Pokashevsky's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And right after. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And it's Njai in at the power forward position. Washington left side. Back to Brown. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's a screen. Here's Hezonja. And that one hits the back iron. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Brown passes to Washington. Back to Brown. The baseline J is on the way. Drained it for 2 points. Brown's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. And the visitors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Pass to Ntilikina. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Bonga. They set the pick. 4-3. The shot off that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Gonzalez. Here's Campazzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garuba with the bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Count that one.
And, you know, the length of Ntilikina, man, takes long strides when he's driving inside to get past the defense. Fantastic stuff.
Campazzo, the pass to Gonzalez. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Can't hit from the elbow. Gonzalez has gone just 1 for 4 so far. Now Jones. There's a screen. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup. 1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he's going for the lob. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Campazzo. Switch. To the inside. Garuba with the bucket.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bonga. Lets the three fly. No good there. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Garuba. No good on the triple. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Yurtseven. 5 to shoot. Here's Osman. Offline with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Osman. Yurtseven a screen. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Edwards. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Yurtseven. Launches a 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's a screen. The 3. That shot is off.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Guarded by Edwards. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Give him 8 points now.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's hauled in by Athens.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Guarded by Edwards. And rejected. And here they come. And he gets that one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
A minute 4 left in the first. And Athens calls time here. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. And there's the screen. Here's none. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
To the left side wing. Clock at 6. He's covered by Grant. Nails the 16-footer.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to none. Grant with a screen on Edwards. Pulls it from 20. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Now here's Napier. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. There's a screen. Great look there, but off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Tipped away. Hey, from beyond the arc. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. On Friday, then on Monday. Athens trails by 5. Grant outside. Outside none. There's the 3. Poke loose, and they'll get another chance. Grant outside. Drains the triple. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Napier. Hey, puts up a 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. No points yet. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Out left to the wing. Back to Napier. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. On offense, here is Athens. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Napier. 1:41 left in the second period. Count the basket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Athens trails by 4. Guarded by Edwards. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hernan Gomez. Off target from outside. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Over to the wing. Fades. It's good. 5 points in the game. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Guarded by Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Now here's Edwards. He's covered by your 7. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Great open look there.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Athens trails by 5. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And for Athens, he's covered by your 7. To the inside. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 5 now.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Guarded by Edwards. Edwards pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
He's covered by your 7. Pass to De Silva. Edwards looking for an opening. From downtown. It's hauled in by Athens. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Shot from the top of the key. And no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
.156 left in the third quarter. You're 7, a screen on Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Grant, the pass to Nunn. Lets it fly. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Nunn's gotten his first basket of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Right side Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards got 7.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Nunn, the pass to Grant. Grant the screen. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Hernan Gomez has got his second bucket of the night.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's the pick. Releases from the wing and drills it. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now here's Nunn. Pass to your 7. Grant with it. Hernan Gomez sets a screen, pulls up, and Grant gets it to go. Grant's got his second basket of the game. He's covered by Grant. Can't connect from short range. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
To the wing, right side. Right side, Napier. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Brown. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Pass to Nunn to take the lead. Drops in the 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nunn's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. And the visitors call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Athens?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points. Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to your 7. Guarded by Edwards. The shot's good. He's got 19.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Connects from downtown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
With the drive. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
.55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by Edwards. Edwards got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. And he commits the intentional foul. "43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the visitors call time here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Three-pointer off the mark. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to De Silva. The three. Oh, gets the three to fall.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And Athens calls time here. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And the second and 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And Athens calls time here. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Guarded by Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. That's 29 for him.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he's unable to get the second one. Now here's Hernan Gomez, guarded by Edwards. Buries it from 3.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
There's the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's good. 2 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Overtime just getting started here. Just about a minute in. That shot wide open.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. And so it's Athens with it. You're 7, a screen on Edwards.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Step back and squared up. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the visitors call time here. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
The visitors with the ball. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so it's Athens winning this one. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to James. No good on the three. Here's Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Tipped. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Brown. Now James. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Melly. 4-3. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gets the three ball to go. James has got 6.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Pass to Baldwin. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Kalathis. James outside. Drains the triple. He's got 9.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Pass to Melly. Down low. Here's Baldwin. Buries it down low.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James outside. For 3. Drills it from deep.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
James has got it dialed in from deep. 4 of 5 so far. The home team calls timeout. .111 left in the opening quarter. Here's Guduric, covered by Diallo, to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Guduric with the bucket. Here's Akobo. Here's Matajunas. 1 second left. And he gets the bucket. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Leading by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Here's Akobo. Yet to see a basket to the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Hayes. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Hayes has gotten his second bucket. Hayes has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Pass to Diallo. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Diallo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Hayes with it. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Diallo, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Akobo. Korkmaz on the wing. They set the pick. There's the triple. Rebounded by Birch. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
It's stolen. Here we go.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
.151 left in the second. The home team calls timeout. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Takes a 3. Melly gets the bucket. Melly's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Kalathis. No made baskets yet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Marjanovic. The open J off the mark. Diallo right side. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got his first 2 points.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Pass to Baldwin. Shoots a fadeaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot off.
Inside. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. 27 seconds left in the second. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Baldwin's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's James. Unloads. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. 14 points for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Baldwin. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the one. Hayes with it. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. 5 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Kalathis. Now here is James. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Hayes. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the inside. Baldwin's shot is good. Baldwin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. James left side. And that one drops for him. James has got 16 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
James outside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
He's perfect from the line this time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Baberovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. They get it back. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And the visitors call time here. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Back to Brown. For the lead. And he can't get that one. Down low. Marjanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jacks up a 3. Okobo gets the bucket.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Guduric. They set a pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Yes, it's good. 5 points in the game. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Here's Matajunas. Yep, that one goes.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Fires from deep. The rebound by Diallo.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
For the lead. And the layup is good. Diallo's got 5 now.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
On the mark with the 15-footer. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Akobo. They set the screen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Pass to Guduric. The 3. Here's Calathes. James outside. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The home team calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Appreciate the report, Allie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Launches it. It's Hayes with the rebound. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Brown. Here's Baberovic. There's the 3. James with the rebound.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
The 3 ball. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Korkmaz. And there's a pick. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Hayes against James. Here he goes. Baldwin's shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Count it. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Hayes. Pass to Marjanovic. It's going to go the other way. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. James double teamed. Here's Kalathis. And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. The home team calls timeout. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Baldwin's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Shoot from the baseline. Pass to Baberovic. Here's the three. Oh, the trifecta!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Baldwin, the pass to Melli. The three is up. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time... Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Shoots. Edwards can't hit. Here's Garuba. Pass to Musa. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Garuba. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Musa from deep. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Azonia pulls it down.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Musa, guarded by Edwards. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Edwards from outside the arc. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Hezonja. He's scoreless to the middle. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Puts up a deep three, and that's not gonna go. And that does it for the first quarter. Up 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Here's Deck. Nails it from 3. Deck's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Fires for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Garuba. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Launches a 3. Garuba with a rebound. To the paint. It's stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. To the wing on the left. There's a screen. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Screen by Deck. Down low. Pass to Ibaka. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And the visitors call time here. We've got a minute 48 left in the second period. Shot is good by Edwards.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Azonia. Back to Campazzo. Here's Deck. Here's Campazzo. Still without a bucket. Deck, that's good. Here's Edwards. The lead is 2. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Out to the right wing. Here's Deck. He's got 6. They set the pick. Here's Musa. Buries it from 3. He has 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Musa. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Campazzo. Misses the 3. Lays it up and banks it in. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And what he did to those defenders, You know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his.
And now, not a bad. Thanks as always.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. There's a screen from Garuba. Nails the wide open jumper.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Edwards. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And Musa pulls it down. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. Garuba, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Inside. From behind the arc. And Hazonia pulls it down. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Hazonia in at the small forward position. Pass to Musa. The fader doesn't go for him. Here's De Silva. Back to Edwards. And he's going for the lob. And they're running. The floater. And he lays it up and in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Floats one. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Edwards gone 5 for 7 shooting. Pass to Musa. Here's Campazzo. Here's Hazonia. He buries it from 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. Pass to De Silva. For the lead. And the jumper falls for him. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Garuba. Here's Musa. The 3. Counted from distance.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards has got 15 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Hazonia. And he gets it to go.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your...
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Deck passes to Gonzalez. He shoots a 3. Fires in the triple. Gonzalez has got his first 3 points of the game. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Musa pulls it down. Here's Campazzo, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Garuba. Over to the wing. Here's Musa. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Edwards with it. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to De Silva. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. .103 left in the fourth. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Pass to Edwards. Down low. Here's De Silva. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Hezonja. 4 on the clock. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Musa. And they go to the intentional foul.
Can't believe that took so long. They needed the foul a lot sooner.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. And the visitors call time here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Now Edwards. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So the home crowd happy here.
Live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the 2. And James drills them both. Pass to Osman. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
James gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Five to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Calathis. On the wing, James. To the middle. Here's Papagiannis. It's tipped. James covering. To the paint. Here's Osman. And that one drops.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Here's Korkmaz. And the basket is good. Now Athens with it. Slukas passes to Hernan Gomez. Here's Osman. Over in the corner, Yurtsevin. That three off the mark. A minute 50 left to play in the first. To the middle, here's Papagiannis. Nails the baby hook.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Osman. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Osman's got 5 points so far. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Papagiannis. From deep, James, and the three ball is good. He's got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Pass to Nunn. Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Over to the wing. Passing game, the pass to Calathis. Odiunas, a screen on Nunn. Calathis trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 to shoot. Pass to Osman. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Calathis. Still scoreless. Now here's Muniunas with the fadeaway. Good. That's Calathis who picks up the assist.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Diallo. Round out there with Blossingame. And it's Muniunas in at the 5. He gets that one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's a Kobo. Odiunas, a screen on Nunn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. He's covered by Brown. Grant, that's good.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Here's to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. There's a screen by Odiunas. Okobo looking over the floor. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And here's Nunn. He has 5. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Nuns got the lead up to 4 now for Athens.
This offense just continues to impress.
Akobo, the pass to Blossingen. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. From 10 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Now Athens with it. Grant outside. Shoots the 3. Blossingen pulls it in. .157 left in the first half. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Athens calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So both teams making some changes here. And here is Athens now. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. James covering. Pass to Osman. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And here is James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Monday, then on Wednesday. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Athens making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Stolen. 4-on-3 break. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Pass to Osman. Lets it go with a 3. Drills it from outside. Osman's got 10 points in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
James outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hernan Gomez a screen. Slukas offline with his 3. Coathis kicks to James. 4 seconds left. Misses the layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Athens leads by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, Shaq, during the course of your career, you won several of these awards. That's certainly...
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch. Especially for those of us who are brought up.
And that is our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at power forward. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Coathis in at the 1.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
A three-pointer, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's James. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Osman, the pass to Slukas. The layup missed.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Papagiannis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Athens trails by 3. And Athens calls time here.
Start it.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Osman. It's good from long range. Osman's got the game tied up here for Athens.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Korkmaz. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and the basket is good. Hernan Gomez has got 5 now.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's James, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Diallo, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And the second free throw, good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Yurtsevin with it. Nunn with it. He's got 8. They set the pick. Another 3 for Athens. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Papagiannis. He's defended by Yurtsevin.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Grant finds none. Now Grant, Athens moving the ball around, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Grant against James. Here's the floater, and Grant sends it back.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Nunn kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Yurtsevin. 5 on the clock. Grant for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Grant's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Down low. Brown dishes to James. From past the arc. That one misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Athens ahead, leading by just 1. And we're coming. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
We've got Blossingame, and it's Diallo in at the small forward position. Grant, that's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's a Kobo, and that one swishes right in.
Looking to get stops late, that kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Misses in close.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
3-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Timeout. And Athens calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Korkmaz. Brown outside. And then Brown with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And that one, good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brown the pass to Calathes. James has a 2-pointer. Good. Great play by Calathes to set it up.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Osman. 4 on the shot clock. Let's go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And no good that time. To the inside. Here's Brown. And that one, good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Slukas. Rebounded by Papagiannis. And they go to the intentional foul. So it's the visitors now. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And they double up James. Swiped away. About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And Athens calls time here. They're trailing by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Lucas. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Here's Kalathis. Count it!
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply
NBA game here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Ntilikina. Clock at 6. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Edwards. For 3. Hits a three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Ntilikina. Jones sets a screen. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Bonga. Driving inside. Here's Ntilikina. Fires the three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Now Edwards. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, look, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. This one for 3. Jones grabs the board. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Brown, he's checked in for Jones. .127 left in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
It's Booker on the wing. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. They get it again. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Pokashevsky. And here's Brown. Bonga, pass to Brown. Washington outside. Here's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Napier. The rebound by Bonga.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that one falls for Washington. So he gets them both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Napier up top. He's guarded by Washington. 4 seconds left. Can't get the layup. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 5. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And there's the screen. The 3. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Left side, Brown. Back to Pokashevsky. It's Brown on the wing. No points so far. Count that bucket. Here's Napier. They trail by 7. Oh, he tries a 3. Hits the trifecta. Napier's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Jones, the pass to Brown. Pokashevsky with it. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
And here's Napier. Tries it from 19, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Back to Washington. The floater. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Fires the three. On target from range. He's got 5.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Pokashevsky, tightly guarded. Here's Washington, 4 on the clock. The rebound by Napier. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Outside Napier, knocks down the triple.
Timeout.
Napier's got his second basket of the night.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
The home team calls timeout. A minute 37 left in the second quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Bonga. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Fires hitting the triple. Bonga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Right side Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. That one falls.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Here's the 3. He buries it from 3.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Bonga. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Locks them up and hauls it in. Love the high activity level.
Now here's Edwards. And the three-pointer goes.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. New topic. Fellas, thanks as always.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Edwards. And it's Jones in at the 4 spot. Outside Edwards. Fade away. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 5.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. There's a screen to the paint. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Releases. Cans it with nobody near him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Jones. Offensive rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Bonga missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the visitors call time here. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now Pokashevsky. Still no points. Pass to Brown. In transition, here they come. And it's good. Napier.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Here's Pokashevsky. Bonga, pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bonga. Pulls up on the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Bonga's got 5. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Pokashevsky. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Picked by Pokashevsky. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Washington outside. That one's good for 2.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Washington's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Out to the wing. Pass to Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Washington passes to Brown. And here's Pokashevsky. Washington inside. He's guarded by Napier. Left block shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
So both teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. The kick out to Edwards. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Inside. It's not going to go for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Free throw good, Edwards. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Down low. Here's the Silva. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his fourth rebound in this one. To the middle. Off with the layup. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Edwards. The three ball. Jones grabs the board. It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's Edwards on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Outside Jones. Shoots. And that one is right through the heart. And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. The home team calls timeout. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Bonga missing. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown, and it's Calathes in at the point. Just 2 to shoot. James, no good. Garuba the pass to Campazzo. Here's Musa. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's James. It's blocked. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Musa. Trains the three-pointer. Musa's got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And that one's good. James.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Campazzo. Pulls it from 20. Musa with the bucket. He's got 8. Here's Calathes. Outside, James. Here's the 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Outside, Gonzalez. Here's Campazzo. Musa. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Calathes. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Campazzo.
Timeout. Start it.
So both teams changing it up here. And 1:01 left to play in the first. And here is Hezonja. Nails the baby hook.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Now here's Diallo. Releases. The rebound by Ibaka.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
It's blocked. To the left side wing. Down low. Here's a Kobo to the middle. Fader on the way. Maniunas' shot is good.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
1 second left. The shot, no good. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Blossingame, Diallo out there with Korkmaz, and it's a Kobo in at the 1 spot. And Ibaka kicks to you. Clock at 6. Jack passes to Hazania. Lets it go from the wing. Blossingame pulls it in. Takes it off the glass. Blossingame's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Pass to Garuba. That one goes. Count it. Here's a Kobo. He has yet to score. Here's Maniunas. Defended by Ibaka. No good on that one. Lasagna, the pass to Yui. Pass to Depp. Here's Garuba. Here's Yui. A 3-ball. Adiunas grabs the miss. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the shot is good.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yui, the pass to Jack. Here's Garuba. 6 feet out. Shot's good by Ibaka.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Akobo, the pass to Blossingame. Pass to Okobo. Here's Korkmaz. Okobo looking over the floor. Shoots from the high post. Good.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Timeout. And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Here's Campazzo. Still yet to score. Outside Gonzalez. Good on the triple. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. James kicks to Brown. Back to James. Beyond the arc. Musa grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Garuba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Kalathis. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. With the drive. Musa with the bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Calathes to the wing right side. Pass to James. Shot clock at 5. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
James against Gonzalez. Misses from short range. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
$7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night. Yeah. Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
And that is...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Tavares in at the 5, roaming the paint. Campazzo, the pass to Gonzalez. Inside. Pass to Campazzo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Calathes. A nice shot by Campazzo. Campazzo's got his first points of the night.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
They got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. And it's Calathes in at the point guard position.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Gonzalez against Brown. Pass to Musa. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Papagiannis. Second chance shot. No good on the layup.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Campazzo, the pass to Tavares. Left side Gonzalez. Here's Campazzo. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That free throw good from Brown. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Campazzo.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Garuba the pass to Gonzalez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Musa. And shot on the way. And he hits the jumper for 2. Musa's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Papagiannis. Here's a Kobo. Just 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Kobo's got his second bucket. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Here's Deck. Hits it from three-point range. Deck's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Drops in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's a Kobo. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Musa. Here's Tavares. He's covered by Brown. From down low, Tavares gets the bucket.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Here's Korkmaz. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Hezonja, and it's Deck in at the 3, the small forward.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Enja. Here's Deck. Hezonja on the wing. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Shoots over Motiejunas. Ibaka, no luck. Ibaka's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Fires the 3. Shot good by Diallo.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Hezonja. To the paint. And a missed layup.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's a Kobo. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Korkmaz. James looking it over. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
They set the pick. Tavares passes to Musa. Buries the long-range jumper. Musa's got 20 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Rejected by Gonzalez. Pass to Tavares. Shoots over James. Tavares gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Gonzalez against James. There's Korkmaz. The three. Drops in the tray.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Korkmaz has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now here's Gonzalez. Pass to Campazzo. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. James, it drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Campazzo. Here's Garuba. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for James. No good from 3-point territory. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul. Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
Seven seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. Gonzalez passes to Garuba. Gonzalez against James. Just 4 to shoot. The shot from 20 feet away. And he swishes it right through.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Well, how about that killer instinct? He was going to get that bucket for him no matter who was on.
That one falls.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, and that's even harder than it looks to overcome that height differential right at the rim.
Gonzalez against James. Gonzalez, that's good. That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
James in the post. Gonzalez on him. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of height. Zero fear.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
James against Gonzalez. Fade away. And it's James missing. James against Gonzalez. Campazzo, the pass to Musa. Here's Tavares. It's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Korkmaz. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. James, the pass to Papagiannis. And Gonzalez pulls it down, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. Here's Campazzo. And now we've got the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Here's Kalathis. Here's Brown. Good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Chimezie Metu, and it's Satoransky in at the point. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Yurtseven. Outside none. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. Nunn defends. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
With the floater. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Both good from the line that time. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Nunn defends. And the bucket is good. He's got 6.
No, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Outside Nunn. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Satoransky passes to Metu. Here's Parker. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Osman. Ball stolen. Puts it up from 15. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Outside Nunn. Count the basket.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 is up. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Clock at 6. It's on target from the high post. Nunn's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Satoransky. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Off to a great start. 5 straight from the field.
Covered by Satoransky. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pulls it from the top of the key. The shot won't fall.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by one. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Athens. They trail by 1. Ooh, poked away. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
To the right side. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. He can't hit that time. Pass to Osman. They set a pick. Lets the 3 fly. Hits a 3-pointer.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Connects from downtown. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Timeout. And Athens calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
On defense, the visiting team. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Back to Hernan Gomez. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Right wing, the 17-footer. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Yurtseven to the paint. None with it. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Satoransky. Yet to see a basket. Here's Vesely. No good with the triple. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Now here's Nunn. He's guarded closely. Here's Yurtseven. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Yurtseven's got his first points in this one.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Back to Satoransky. 16 seconds left in the first half of this game. 5 on the clock. And that one good. with 1 on the clock. The shot comes out, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Athens. They're up by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And that is going to do it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've got Jetty Osman, also a Marriott 7 out there, and it's Nunn in at the 2 spot. To the inside. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. On Saturday, and then on Tuesday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Chemezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Parker in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Satoransky. From downtown, and yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Inside, here's your 7, and he goes in for the dunk.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Get there.
Satoransky passes to Parker, back to Satoransky. Clock at 6. Back to Parker, and Parker throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Covered by Satoransky, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Metu. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Marriott 7.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
That one misses. On offense, here is Athens. Takes a 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And Athens calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Parker. From the arc. Counted from distance. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Pass to Metu. Pure from three-point range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Athens trails by 6. 44 seconds left in the third. Here's Yurtseven. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Yurtseven's got 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The shot that time not on target. And so it's Athens with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Osman. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one. Athens trails by 3. Pass to Brown. To tie it up. Can't get it to drop. Knocks it down from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Grant. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. And here's Satoransky. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. The rebound by Osman.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
None. The pass to Osman. Hernan Gomez with it. Satoransky with the steal. Parker left side. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Metu. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Satoransky. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And Athens making a change here. Yurtseven's checked in.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. 23 points in the game.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jacks up a 3. And Parker pulls it down. Now here's Satoransky. Nunn defends. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Off target at the rim. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
There's 49 seconds left in the game. Parker outside. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
That one goes in. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.